if I see you outside, it's on, bro. Like it's right now, it's off because I'm on the clock.
Yeah.
But when I see you outside, it is what it is. So watch your mouth and help me through the sale amicably. I'm trying to help you, bro.
No. First of all, you're throwing too many big words in because I don't know what they mean. I'm gonna take them disrespect. All right? Watch your mouth.
Yeah, help me with the sale.
Y'all wanted a water refill with one y'all waters. How am I supposed to know you want a Sprite? You asked. Just like she told me she wanted just like they told me they wanted Mountain Dew, she told me she wanted that Bless Your Sweetheart. If you want a Sprite, I can't read your mind. I came over here a million times, back and forth. I came over here back and forth a million times trying to figure out what he wanted, was it dairy free or anything. I came back over here a million times with my son. I've been here for 11 months. Y'all was my first dad, like anything. I've been for 11 months. Y'all was my only problem. There's no real problem. There's no real issue. I don't care how old she is. There's no real issue. There's no real problem. I don't like the way you're talking right now. I'll have my 17-year-old whoop your ass. Okay?
Nah,
She said
protect her at all fucking costs.
She said, I've been here 11 months. You guys are my first problem, and it's not even that much of a problem. She said it. I can't read your mind. Tell me what you want to drink. I've been working for 11 months. You're my only problem. I don't give a fuck. Stop playing. Like, yeah, no. And then it's there's other comments on there that people are.
Yeah, no, I can already imagine the comments. I'm gonna speak on this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
This,
Hold on, before you do.
Yeah.
But he said, bro wants to be anywhere but here.
That was
he
the second thing I was gonna say. That was the second thing I was gonna say. Because when the video starts, he's like this.
Then he was like,
He's just looking down.
yeah.
He was like, bro, I was trying to holler at her, bro. Y'all fucked
You
up my game. You fucked up my game. I was trying to holler at her, bro. Like, damn, you fucked up my shit. But my first thing I was gonna say, like when I see a video like that, it's not that I get angry or frustrated in the sense of like, oh, it be on people. I feel that like that's part of the reason why I got into the service industry, man. Because, you know, representation matters. When you see someone who looks like you and they're in a position to help you out, you feel more at ease when they're trying to help you because you know it's coming from a place of understanding. Even if they haven't been through exactly what you've been through, they understand you enough by going through a similar struggle or having someone else who's been through that struggle. Yet whenever it comes to the service industry, and this isn't a black thing, I'm talking about every race because every race does it to every race.
Absolutely.
Like the way that they used to talk about black people in the service industry, everyone talks that way about every other race. So dead all that shit. But that's also the point. Why is it that now it is shifted to where because this person looks like me, sounds like me, can understand me more, I therefore feel less of a need to explain to them or make sure that we have a good interaction. I don't treat them like family. I treat them like a servant. Like it's almost like, and I'm trying to work through this in real time. Like when you have someone who works for you and you respect them and you pay them correctly and they do their job correctly, there ends up being this rapport where just positivity comes through and you create real shit. But then when you have someone who feels that because someone works for them, they have a sense of dominance over them. It's like, you don't. Especially in a transactional nature, because at the end of the transaction, you no longer have power over me. Like, if I see you outside, it's on, bro. Like, it's right now, it's off because I'm on the clock.
Yeah.
But when I see you outside, it is what it is. All right? Just saying. So watch your mouth and help me through the sale amicably. Like, I'm trying to help you, bro.
No. First of all, you're throwing too many big words in because I don't know what they mean. I'm gonna take them disrespect. All right? Watch your mouth.
Yeah, help me with the sale. Yeah, it's just, I hate that because I know for her, She was pointing at the camera. She
Yeah,
knows she's
she
being
said,
recorded.
yeah,
She's
she
like,
didn't give a fuck.
no, bro, like, no. I need you to understand. I have been here 11 months. So everyone here knows me. It's doing shit like that to me feels the same as what I said on Wednesday when that trans woman tried to come at Nick and say, oh, I'm going to call ICE on you. Putting that young woman on fucking video. And this looks like some fucking fixins type of shit, even though it ain't fixins. I'm just saying. So this is
old red, is what
right,
it's
but
called.
that lets me know this is either a Cajun restaurant or a soul
like
food restaurant, something like that. But what I'm saying is, for her to be there and for black people to feel comfortable having her as their server, like that's supposed to be like a good thing. Not something that you were feeling the need to record her because she didn't bring a Sprite when everyone else ordered water. And she's literally saying, I came to your table 1,000,000 times. Obviously, it's not 1,000,000, but for her to even be speaking in hyperbole that way, it's like, no, I was attentive to you. Because I'm going to tell you one thing that always happens whether you are a server or a bartender or a manager. If someone of your race is under your care, you will give them that much more respect because you don't want to be the one to ruin their experience.
Yeah.
If you have empathy, because you're like, no, I don't want you to have a bad experience. I want you to come back. I want you to feel the way that I want any of my family members to feel when they come in here. So no, you're right. I am definitely on her side because
looks
for
like
her
that's,
to be at that point, they drove her to that.
Yeah. It looks like this is in Vegas.
They drove her in the carpool lane.
Yeah, it looks like this one is. I don't see any other ones.
Yeah, we
Looks
need
like
to
it's
get to
just
Vegas,
Vegas.
anyway. We've been needing to get back to Vegas for a minute because I already know there's some fuck shit going on over there that needs to be called out. And ain't nobody gonna call it out because they work on the fucking strip or off the strip or whatever in their industry. Like, that's gonna be my rallying cry for the rest of this year. That and glassware, but more in glassware later. But like my rallying cry is I'm gonna be anti-industry. I don't give a fuck about this shit no more. Fuck y'all. Because a lot of you motherfuckers are going out here creating bar programs and food programs
Fucking
just
it
to
up.
suck your own fucking dick in front of people. And no one fucking cares. Because guess what? If I don't know you, the customer don't either, nigga. Like, yo, calm the fuck down with all this trying to get your name out there bullshit. Like,
Nobody cares.
yeah, you're supposed to do the work and you're supposed to get your name out there. But your name ain't supposed to be the biggest part of the fucking program, dude. I'm sorry. That shit's fucking dead. Nobody cares about that.
It doesn't matter to the common person. Like, the common person does not give a fuck who created this program, how long. They don't give a fuck. The only shit that matters to are people within the service industry, and even then, it doesn't fucking matter unless they're the people that are like, I live and breathe and die.
Yeah.
Service industry and cocktail programs, but other than that, it's still a very small percent. So it's like you're not even like the local celebrity. You're just I don't even know what
You're if you know, and nobody knows,
nobody fucking knows.
and that's not trying to be disparaging. Like,
Yeah,
like,
it's not, but it's just being
we're not-
realistic.
yeah,
Like-
we're not speaking from a place
like
of arrogance.
you think you're hot shit, and for sure, but once you are out of the building where you created that shit, you don't fucking matter, bro. What are you gonna do? Somebody's gonna cut you in line and be like, do you know who I am? I created it. They're gonna look at you like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Kill yourself.
I'm the
Look at my
creator
face.
of Hakkasan.
Like,
Okay.
cool.
Get
And I'm
the
the
fuck
creator
out of my
of
way.
this small child that is sitting in line with me. You don't
And
see
she-
me bragging
and
about
she
it.
doesn't like you, so get the fuck out
Yeah.
of both of our way. Like, nah, man. I it's not that I have a disdain for anything. I'm not gonna play the fucking game. Like it's not that we've tried to play the game per se. It's just we've tried to be like, oh, people tell us, oh, if you guys do this, if you go there and you do this, and we've done that.
Yeah.
We've done all of that.
fuck
But
that
because we refuse to be a bartender podcast, we're a service industry podcast first. And I know that we have our other ventures, our other podcasts that we do. Check out Soul Coffee Cafe. We haven't named the video game one yet.
Yeah,
I have an
still thinking
idea,
of a name.
but we haven't talked about it, so I ain't saying it online. But it's like, between that and I have another thing I want to do eventually. But what we've always been about is just about you guys, man.
Yeah.
Like we're literally sitting in our house recording this shit for you. Like we've already lived it, you know. We want you to have a good time when you come out, you know. And and I'm throwing it to you here because I know you can talk to this as well. Nothing beats the moment where you meet some strangers, especially if it's a couple. Couple is my favorite. But when you meet some strangers and they come into your bar and you guys, whether you hit it off from the beginning or you hit it off down the line in the interaction, you get to this point where by the end they're just like, oh, dude, like, you're the best bartender. You're my favorite bartender. I can't wait to come back here. Yesterday, I had a couple come in and they were like, what's your name? And I was like, oh, I'm Fernando. And they were like, oh, Delante sent this. And I was like, Delante? Oh! Like, that's one of the homies. You know what I'm saying? I'm working a shift I'm not even supposed to be working. But they were like, oh, we used to come here a little bit here and there, but he talks about this place all the time. I'm like, I ain't seen that nigga in like 6 months. He owe me $5. He don't. He don't. But it was just one of those, like, you know, joking moments that I'm just like, bro, that's what people want because they were there. We got all day happy hour on a Sunday.
On a Sunday.
On a Sunday.
Sunday.
On a Sunday. You can't beat that. So they're sitting there getting $10 drinks and they're getting the experience with a bartender who is up to par with the bartender that they respected already, who fucking let them know, hey, this is the place to go. Dave! You are way too comfortable. You are snoring on camera. Your snoring was getting distracted, my nigga. Like, it was hard to concentrate. I didn't even know you switched over to that side. Last time I saw you was over there. You good? I just had to call it out because we were trying to fight through it, but it just kept going. It felt like you were challenging us. Like, yo, are y'all gonna get through this podcast while I'm doing this or not? Tune in to the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Funny enough, you mentioned that we closed. I went into work early. We had a second event, but that event ended early. So as we were closing, this the security guard tells me, this couple just pulled up, you know, but he had already closed the gate. You want to let them in? I was like, let me go talk to them. Let me go give them some suggestions because like they came this way because they came. He said they came in a Waymo, so I'm like, all right, let me.
Oh yeah.
So I go and chop it up, and they're like, oh, what happened? I'm like, you know what? Coachella happened. We had an event earlier. It was really pumped. It was jumping and it was busy. And then the second one, it just didn't hit. They're like, oh, okay, well, yeah, we came here because we knew the DJs were gonna be playing here, this and that. I'm like, yeah, well, they're heading to this spot if you want to go, and then they'll be at this spot later. But if you're trying to stay in
too many spots.
Yeah. But I was like, but if you're trying to stay in the area, you can hit this spot, this spot, this spot, or this spot.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, okay, well, where are you gonna go? I was like, well, I'm gonna stop by this spot to say what's up to my brother.
Yeah.
And then I'm going home. I'm not staying. They're like, oh yeah, I've heard of that place. We might go there. I'm like, yeah, for sure. We were chopping it up. And then Brandon's like, do you want to give them a shot? I was like, yeah, why not? So I was like, hey guys, you guys want to? I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, they came this way. He's like, might as well just give them something. So they came in and we chopped it up a little bit more. They're like, yeah, we hear about this place and this and that. They're like, oh, you know, we're fans of Ambiente Central. I'm like, oh yeah, it's next weekend. They're like, yeah, we're gonna come to that one. They're like, okay, for sure. You know, we talked a little bit, gave them more. I gave them so many fucking options.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, well, yeah, I think we're gonna go here and then here, this and that. They're like, oh, thank you so much. Are you gonna be here next? I was like, yeah, we'll be here. You know, this and that. But like you said, a couple came in and yeah, sometimes it's just that. They're like, hey, we were already closed, but it's like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And whatever. And they were super nice. They were understanding. They weren't this and that. They got a free shot out of it. And then,
dude, best, I've said
and they
this
went on their
so
merry way.
many fucking times. The best way to get a free shot is to not ask for it.
Yeah.
You earn a free shot, guys. Like, seriously,
and
I'm telling you.
They didn't do much.
Do not ask for
They
a
just
free
got lucky.
shot, man.
They just got lucky that the owner was there too. And
Yeah.
Because I was going to give it to him, but I wasn't also thinking that.
Right.
I already did the most by saying, hey, yeah, here's a bunch of places you can check out. And Brandon's like, yeah, give him a free shot. I'm like, all right, hey, you guys want to come in for a shot?
Hey, that's
Not a free shot. We still charged them.
Right.
Sorry. We didn't charge them.
What-
We gave them the industry discount.
Well, whether you did or not is, in my opinion, irrelevant. I just look at it as, one, the owner understands because they've been there. 2, you understand because you've been there. And 3, they understand because they're like, we're here now. So everyone coming together to make sure that they at least had a decent experience in that time. It could have been like, I don't give a fuck if you got dropped off by a Waymo. Order another one. Maybe you'll get that same one, even though it just drove off. But you guys also know, like, you're right on the edge of Skid Row,
Yeah,
Arts
we're in the
District.
area.
Like,
We're in the
you're in the area, like, and you did all the work to come here.
Yeah.
You wanted to be here.
I even
you
told them,
know?
like, there's some spots right there on 2nd Street. You ain't got to take the... They're like, no, we want to go to Shoe Baby. You know that place.
Yeah.
We're gonna Kanye afterwards. I'm like, all right, cool.
I'm glad they came through then.
So,
I
yeah.
am glad they came through.
I don't know. I don't know if they were there when I was there, but they said they were going to pull up.
Yeah, whether they pulled up or not, they know about the place.
Mm-hmm.
They were still treated with respect, which is what they asked for while they were at your establishment. Even though you guys were already at the point where it's like, "Hey man, we're closed. We don't owe you
I
anything."
don't owe you a fucking thing.
Yeah,
I'm not going to make it up to you for... I'm not making it up to you. God, that fucking...
that one.
That girl just really got under my fucking skin. I don't know why it got under my skin. I think...
It's the entitlement of it all.
I really think it is the entitlement, but I just think it's how she said to me, like, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's just how she was saying it. Like, if I was beneath her, like, I owed it to her. Like if I was... I'm not going to say what I'm thinking, because it could be taken as misogynistic. So I will just say that that's not how you ask for things.
No.
Be nice.
Yeah.
Be nicer, you know.
Be nice at all.
Also, just, and I don't expect anybody, like I said earlier, I don't expect anybody to know there's that invisible, unspoken threshold.
Yeah.
We know what it is.
Right.
And when
Right.
people
Right.
hand things off to us, they know to put it closer to us.
Right.
But like, we know it's where that line, that there is a line where you just, if I'm serving you a drink and I put it right here, that doesn't mean you can grab it. Because if you grab it, I'm be like, or I'm gonna look at you like, oh, can I get a lime? Yeah, I was gonna put the fucking lime on there, but you snatched it from me. It wasn't ready for you. It was either on my grate or it was still right here. That doesn't mean it's ready.
I feel like we
circling back,
need
but-
to, well, not even circling back. We are wrapping this up right now, but I'm saying I feel like that is one of those videos we should dive a little deeper into as far as explaining it. Only because of a few key factors, in my opinion, which is dealing with the fact that, you know, I'm older. You are of a certain age, but there are a lot of people who are pre-pandemic or pandemic who have no idea what it means to throw something down on a bar. There's the 5 years of the pandemic, and in my opinion, the 3 years post-pandemic, which we're halfway through, of things that were not understood or are not being understood because they weren't being taught because of the circumstances, man. There are a lot of fucking kids out there who don't know no better because they literally have never been in the position to know better. Mm-hmm. It doesn't excuse them. Go watch a movie. Watch our show. Tell your friends. But I do give you just enough bail in the sense of, okay, I understand that you may not know, you may not understand, but there's enough information out there for you to be able to find out. You could Google, what should I do when I go to a bar? And I guarantee you there's a fucking video out there.
There probably
on YouTube.
is. A TikTok.
There's something.
There's definitely a TikTok.
No, there's a detailed Google fucking video
Google
on you,
Doc.
or I mean, not Google Doc. There's a video with full detail on YouTube with someone who thinks they know what they're talking about, telling you how to pick up girls. You know how to know that? Manosphere. it came from somewhere. That shit didn't just sprout up overnight. It's from people trying to tell other people how to get laid.
I had an idea, and then we can wrap it up. What if we do one of those, like, you know how jobs have those employee instructional videos?
I want to.
Why don't we do that for, bar guests?
I've made.
Why don't we do that?
I don't know, so I don't want to take this from you because that's a great fucking suggestion.
Why don't we do that as a skit?
I don't know if I've made that exact suggestion, but I know I've alluded to it in the past, even if it's off camera. I'm like, because remember we were trying to do like some kind of videos, and then we were like, man, everyone's doing videos. But I'm like, there's some ones we could literally just shoot at high
We should
tide
definitely
or
do it.
shoot.
We should do it in the style of like an employee video handbook, though, where it's like
Yeah,
very
that's
scripted and monotone and.
That's the difference
We need
because
to
the
do like
other videos are going more comedy in a way that I'm like, they kind of beat us.
They're
to
like
the punch.
they're acting and they're
Yeah.
doing bits, but us
And I'm
would just
like,
be like,
us?
"What can I get you, sir?"
I'm telling you,
Yeah, we should do that. Don't steal our fucking idea.
We ain't got that many viewers.
Don't steal. I don't give a fuck.
We don't got that.
It could be the one. I don't care.
I will
You
say
steal
this.
my idea. I swear to God, I'm turning all of your clocks in your house back by 20 minutes. I swear to fucking
That's
God.
it. Man,
20 minutes is
I'm
enough.
changing in about an hour.
I'm gonna rearrange your furniture by 1 inch to the left. Like and subscribe.
Tell a friend.
Ring notifications.
Cheers to the stand.
Cheers to stuff.